14 days away from Christmas. Let that sink in if you haven't already. 14 days until the big day, Christmas Day. I'm excited for it, obviously. You know, Christmas is a really awesome holiday. And, you know, it's probably the best holiday ever. No questions about it. But 14 days away, we are 21 days away also from New Year's, from January 1st. So let that sink in as well, meaning that, this is the last couple weeks of 2025. So, man, it's really, really hard to think about what this year has done with me and, you know, with all of you, obviously. A lot of, like, we started this podcast back in September, and we are 21 episodes into this podcast, which is, you know, for people who are trying to build a podcast and who want to be committed to this podcast, people don't reach that 10 episode, don't reach that 15 episode, don't even reach that 20 episode, and, you know, I'm going beyond 20 now and doing my 21st episode. So, I'm very thankful that I sometimes have a script in front of me, and sometimes that plans out really good for me, because I'm more of a person that, like, thinks of something and I could ramble about it for 15 to 20 minutes. So, yeah, so before we get into anything, I'm going to pull up my internet browser here. If my computer is being... I think my computer being stupid. There we go. So, we're going to be talking about, a little bit about politics. Today we got some... I don't know, really. Really, I'll say politics is really not interesting right now. Let's talk about some football, shall we? I'm sure there's some football games going on this weekend. But first, before we get into anything, tomorrow, if you are a listener on KFAB during the mornings, probably like 6 to 9, tomorrow is Gary Salmeyer's last day on KFAB as a full-time radio host for the morning show on KFAB. First off, congratulations on him, Gary Salmeyer, announcing his retirement. Not for full-time, obviously, but to a part-time radio. 50 years is 50 years is amazing. To stay committed for 50 years. And, you know, there's a lot, like I said earlier, there's a lot of people who won't make it past, like, for podcasters, obviously, and some radio hosts, don't make it past 20 or 30 episodes, or even 50 at all, or even, don't go that past long, but staying committed for 50 years, you know, either in racing, or radio, or any type of thing you do, spending half a decade of your life basically being in this position, it's really, it shows really determination, it shows a lot of respect, in your respectable category, and, you know, from bottom of my heart here in Fremont, Nebraska, where someday I can get in the position like Gary Salmeyer, hopefully a little more stable, should I say. Well, I mean, more stable on my side. Gary's, I know he's already stable, but from my side, you know, I will build this podcast, but anyways, congratulations to Gary Salmeyer on KFAB, that whole crew, on his retirement. I'll be missing Scott Voorhees at the 10 o'clock hour, but that's okay. You know, it's really awesome to, like, on the position where I'm at right now, at work, to be able to listen to those radio shows, each weekday, from 9 in the morning to 5:30 at night, and be able to learn and know what's going on in the news cycle. And, you know, I'm very honored that I'm able to be in the position where I am right now. I won't take it for granted, obviously. You know, a lot of people do take it for granted on their situations. I don't. I'm very thankful on where I'm at right now, and I'll be forever thankful for where I'm going to go and see what happens with this. And, I really hope this podcast mixes up and to basically be able to entertain you guys for years to come, obviously. And, it's going to take baby steps, but we'll get there someday. We'll get there as a group. So anyways, we got some spring card news, we got some football news, and I guess really, to end the week here on this podcast, really, I'll tell you some stories I did from Tuesday night. Tuesday night. So, and so let's start off. So, basically, right now in the NFL, there are 3 teams who could clinch a playoff spot right now if they win their games. Obviously, that's the Denver Broncos, New England Patriots, and the Los Angeles Rams. Those 3 teams could easily lock themselves into the playoffs if they win against their respectable team. And a lot of people know this if you listen to me each and every day, or each 3 episodes I do every week. I'm a Los Angeles Rams fan. I'm also a Chiefs fan, and I'm also, that's probably the only 2 teams in the NFL I really like. Anyways, they're against the Lions this weekend, and the Lions are in a very tight race for the NFC North battle. Let me see here. What's the NFC North battle looks like? I believe it's a 3-way battle going on right now in the NFC North. Here we go. Yeah, NFC North right now is separated by 2 games from the top 3 right now. Packers, Bears, Lions. The Packers lead right now. So that's going to be interesting going into a couple games. I believe all of them have more time to play each other. I think Lions, it's going to be very close. And then we got Panthers and Buccaneers going to go at it. But anyways, the Rams win against the Lions this weekend. Basically, the Lions will be 8-6, the Rams will be 11-3, and the Rams will clinch a playoff spot in mid-December. Mid-December. So this is huge. To get in the number 1 seed and home field advantage for the Rams. So as we look right now, the Eagles are 8-5. They're not having the best season ever, but also not the worst. The Packers, the NFC North is really interesting. We'll keep an eye on that. But when the games continue, right now the Buccaneers and Falcons are facing each other, and the Buccaneers are 1 game above 500, so that's gonna be interesting. NFC West is basically, it's gonna be done if the Rams win. If the Rams win this weekend, obviously, they'll go into the playoffs, and Seattle is right behind them as well. And 49ers as well. The NFC is shaping up to be very interesting this year, so we'll keep an eye on that. And and now for the other 2 teams, this time the AFC, who locked themselves into the playoffs this weekend. So first off, it is the Patriots and the Bills. So right now, the Patriots are 11-2, basically the best NFL team right now, in my opinion, in the AFC. Then the Bills are 9-4, so the Patriots win this weekend. Who are facing this weekend? If it's the Bills, that has to be a night game, right? December 14th, yeah! It's a 12 p.m. kickoff? Are you kidding me? That'd be like that for me right there is like a Sunday Night Football match, in my opinion. So if the Patriots win, they lock themselves into the playoffs. Simple as that. Then we go into the Broncos here, who I believe have 2 games above the Chargers and 5 games ahead of the Chiefs. This weekend, the Broncos are facing the Packers. So again, big NFC North applications at stake. So if the Broncos win at home, they're locked into the playoffs. Now we need to figure out who the Bears are playing this week. Now, versus next game. Bears. Next game is going to be against the Cleveland Browns. So basically, it's going to be an easy game for them. Man, it's going to be really fun battle going into the next game. And obviously, yeah, it's going to be fun to watch. So I got an idea here. I really got an idea. I'm going to kneel down, face the microphone towards me a little bit. I want to do something here. I mean, you can call this whatever you want, but this is related to the NFL still. I want to do a mock draft, simulator, to see how good I would do. So, mock draft simulator. Here we go. Trades. We're going to do Chiefs and Rams. We're going to do 2026. And we're going to do Chiefs. And we're going to do Rams. So here we go. We're going to do 7 rounds. Random factor from CPU. Okay. Ow, the chair hit me. That's okay. Center draft. Okay. So, here we go. Let's start this. Where's the start at? I want to see where, Emmett's not on here yet. Dante Dowdell is. It's okay. You respect. Okay, here we go, though. We're going to start draft. So, for him, the Rams get the 9th pick. So we're going to see here who we could get here. The Rams get... Alright. Wait. Hold on. No. I'm not going to do that. Okay, we're going to be Chiefs. We're going to be Rams. We're going to be slow. Start draft. So New York Giants is going to start. So let's see here. Caleb Downs. Okay. Emmett's getting disrespected here. Okay, let's start. So Casey has the 14th pick. Okay, how do we start? Okay, Spencer Fernando Mendoza. Okay, now we're heading towards the Rams. Okay, Rams. I'm trying to think here. A tight end. We already got a tight end for Ferguson last year's draft, so I'm not really worried about that. Running backs, not worried. Let's go corner. Let's get Jared McCoy. Looks like Chiefs. Need a running back tight end. I think tight end, like, Chiefs really need tight end, honestly, in my opinion. So, let's get up. Whoops. You have to a corner, but that's okay. That's okay. Just real quick. Ugh. No. Get my headphones stuck between steering wheel. There we go. Alright. Now we're finishing. Now we're up to the 31st pick. We got a corner already. A QB could be interesting here. Not yet. Offensive tackle. I mean, offensive. Safety. Is there any good safeties? No. Let's get offensive tackle. Let's go with Isaiah Worrell from Oregon. With the 31st pick. The Falcons in the first round. We're on the second round. Cleveland gets Christian Miller. Kansas City, I think I might have to go with a tight end this one for sure. It might be a little too risky wide receiver though. I mean, for receiver, we need a receiver. Give me Jacoby Lane from USC. Then, just going to see draft. Next pick is my Rams at 63. We're going to see all the QBs who are still in here. Might be a little risky, but I have offensive tackle. I got offensive tackle for Rams. Okay, Rams, the quarterback. Wide receivers. Let's see what receivers they have. Let's get Indiana's Elijah Sarrett. That could be interesting here. Oh, Denver gets 2 picks. They get Jake Goldie and Jamel Johnson. Then Chiefs get the next pick 76. So we got wide receiver ready for Chiefs. We don't need a quarter. Hey! Can you shut up? Can you shut up, Siri? Okay, sorry about that. Pick 76. We need a offensive tackle. Obviously. Let's get Penn State's Drew Shelton. So we got 2 wide receivers, one going to USC, one from Indiana, basically flip-flopping. But for Rams, I think the best choice is for quarterback from USC. The quarterback from USC is good for Rams. Just wait. And then we're going to draft a running back. And okay, here we go. I think we're going to take our pick here. With the 110th pick, give me Jaden Maiva. And then the Chiefs need a running back, right? And you know, I want a running back that has been on the hard teams before. So this may be a little early, but give me Emmett Johnson to the Chiefs. But we need a tight end though next. So yeah, we need to do this. This is taking forever. How many picks is this? 132? Okay, it's... We're not gonna do all the picks. Oh my, we're not gonna do it. No. No, we're not gonna do that. But anyways, yeah. And so, yeah. That was fun while it lasted. But anyways, what else is there talking about, really? Geo Celsius going high limit, Inspire More Sports. 77, sponsored by Chili's. Yum. That sounds delicious. I'm in the mood for Chili's now. But, yeah, really, besides that, that's all we know at the moment. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Episode 21. Email me at KraigShow2025 at gmail.com. And, yeah.